I got one from you from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. I will let y'all know this post is 7 hours old, so there are no updates. Okay. And it was posted by Redhead Educator. Am I the asshole for telling my son we can't watch our grandkids anymore? My husband has been watching our grandkids since they were born. They are 2.5 and 4 years old now. He wasn't working when the first one was born, and I was working from home, so it wasn't that bad. Then they ended up having the second one shortly after, and my husband was watching too. Also, I was back to work full time in the office. He would get them around 6:30 a.m. and have them till about 7 p.m. This was 2 to 4 days a week. We did it to avoid the kids having to go to daycare. Well, we started having money problems trying to live on one income, so we made an agreement with them to pay us $60 a day when we watched both kids. They agreed and would pay us when they got paid. Then they started being late paying us. We would say something, then they'd pay. Then our daughter-in-law would start showing up later and later and later to pick them up, and then still hang out at the house for about an hour. She would send her schedule so that we would know what time she got off. She'd end up working an hour later and not tell us. Now it's been about a year since they've paid us anything. The kids are getting picked up 2 to 3 hours after she gets off. Her drive is about 30 minutes to an hour with no notice. We have made comments and stated we need to know if you're going to be late. Now they're showing up to family events with new clothes, nails, shoes. We're struggling to stretch my paycheck. Now daughter-in-law is making snide comments about me and comments to my teenage daughter. She is my mother-in-law's favorite and she can do no wrong. My husband has been the son that was considered the screw-up. We called them over to discuss it and to tell them if they cannot pay us and on time and be here directly after work and on time, they will have to figure new childcare out. So am I the asshole for making them figure something out, or should we continue to be taken advantage of for the sake of my grandkids? No, ma'am. You are an asshole for allowing them to use you as a doormat for a year. You're not an asshole for holding them to the commitments that they made, especially since you've been doing it to try and help them financially by not having to pay for childcare at the exorbitant rates that they are these days. So if it was $60 a day for 2 to 4 days a week based off of having them, they got money for all that stuff. They got money to pay you. Knowing that you're literally living off of one income and trying to make it stretch while helping them, and they didn't feel the need to pay you, that says something about them. There's a malfunction in them. There is nothing wrong with you. It does not imply that you do not love your grandchildren, anything like that. But you have to make changes because you cannot afford to continue in a situation that's already broken because your son and his wife are not holding to the commitments they made to you. So you do not owe them anything. They're lucky they get an explanation.